And we couldn't travel this week. We had some feverish babies. So
Aww.
we are mama and daddy right now. But we wanted to be a part of HGTV week, even if we couldn't come there.
Erin Napier's warm smile and genuine charm have made her one of television's most beloved home renovation stars. But beyond the heartwarming makeovers and family moments lies a story few know. A story of resilience, unexpected challenges, and a fierce commitment to balancing personal life with growing fame. How did a graphic design graduate from Mississippi become the face of a top-rated HGTV series, all while managing the pressures of motherhood and entrepreneurship? What if the success you see on screen hides a complex struggle behind the scenes? Rising star and her main challenge. Erin Napier's rise to fame feels almost effortless when you watch her transform homes on television. But behind the scenes lies a quieter story of perseverance and balancing multiple pressures. The moment Erin and her husband Ben were discovered for their show Hometown wasn't just luck. It was a culmination of years honing their craft and quietly building a life rooted in community and family. As their show skyrocketed to popularity, Erin faced the challenge of staying grounded amid growing public attention and the demands of motherhood. Erin's early days on camera showed a joyful, spirited designer with magnetic charm, yet little of the personal strain was visible. Behind the cameras, she grappled with health scares, the fear and reality of childbirth, and the perpetual juggle of family and career. These aspects cast a shadow over the polished television narrative and shaped her into the determined woman viewers have come to admire. The emotional and physical challenges she faced created a key tension in her journey, a balance between success and sacrifice. Though the Hometown brand quickly gained millions of fans, Erin never forgot the importance of authenticity and prioritizing her family's well-being. This tension simmered beneath the surface, a challenge that Erin quietly confronted as the pressures mounted. The struggle to maintain that balance defined her experience in ways that went far beyond the scope of a home renovation show. What unfolded was a story of resilience that few initially noticed, but would eventually come to embody her public and private identity. The couple's whirlwind increase in visibility brought more scrutiny and logistical hurdles. They juggled hectic filming schedules and business commitments with the needs of their young daughter, Helen. Rumors circulated about exhaustion and overwhelm, but Erin and Ben pushed forward, unwilling to pause their momentum or disappoint loyal fans. This determination speaks to Erin's unyielding spirit and desire to keep the heart of Hometown intact. The central battle of Erin's life creates a distinct difference between her story and the life stories of other television actors because her triumphs depend on her persistent effort throughout her entire professional career. The performance combines joyful and difficult elements while demonstrating a woman who keeps developing her skills during unpredictable times. Erin carried more responsibilities than the public recognized while they saw her as a bright star. The public display of her authentic self reveals that even her status as a celebrity could not eliminate her authentic human experiences. The couple maintains their relationship through pressure because they possess a strong bond, which enables them to provide support for each other during challenging times. Erin faced a unique balancing challenge between her mother and wife responsibilities and her TV host duties, which ultimately created her distinctive path to success. The couple's small-town background created an exceptional story because their professional growth showed their dedication to essential values which included mutual support and perseverance. Erin developed a worldwide fan base while she remained deeply connected to her hometown and dedicated herself to maintaining a humble work ethic. Her personality allowed her to confront all challenges which she faced with both elegance and strong determination. The true development of her journey began when she faced challenges which brought her both achievements and difficulties. The upcoming journey will demonstrate how difficult it becomes to create positive outcomes in life when facing various challenges. Erin's story demonstrates how people achieve fame through their inspiring journey. Yet it shows that all success demands people to give up something valuable. The documentary presents a story about achieving equilibrium between love and perseverance, which leads to disclosures about people who exist beyond the view of television audiences. The upcoming reveal will display the process of her foundation creation, which existed before any filming began. Erin's early years in Mississippi laid the foundation for the person she would become, shaped by family, education, and life experiences that prepared her for the many roles she would juggle. Early years and family roots. Born on August 30th, 1985 in Mississippi, Erin Napier grew up surrounded by Southern charm and family values that would deeply influence her later life. Raised by supportive parents, her mother a real estate agent, her father a physical therapist, Erin was encouraged to work hard and remain grounded. Though details about siblings are scarce, her close relationship with her grandfather, Ralph Clark, stands out as a cherished influence in her life. From a young age, Erin exhibited qualities typical of her Virgo zodiac sign: loyalty, practicality, kindness, and diligent effort. These traits became evident as she navigated school and then pursued higher education, reflecting a young woman focused on her goals yet connected to her roots. Her upbringing deeply interwove a sense of community with a desire for creative expression. After high school, Erin attended the University of Mississippi, embarking on a bachelor's degree in graphic design. While she initially sought a traditional creative path, destiny led her toward a very different creative outlet. Her education helped hone her design skills, enabling her future career in home renovation and television to feel like a natural extension of her talents. At 19, Erin faced a significant health challenge when she encountered complications with her appendix. This early brush with adversity tested her resolve, but she emerged strengthened, determined not to let setbacks define her. It was a formative experience that showed early on her capacity to overcome obstacles with grace. The values instilled during her childhood, family support, resilience, and good work ethic, became her compass as new opportunities arose. Erin used her family bonds to develop emotional strength, which supported her throughout her uncertain journey into television stardom. She used her original roots to create equilibrium between her professional life and her increasing fame. The viewers of her show found her Mississippi upbringing to be the source of her genuine personality and approachable nature. Her public image evolved to include the cultural elements of Southern hospitality and small-town traditions. The genuine bond between her and her audience enabled her business to succeed while creating an authentic atmosphere in hometown. Erin's evolution from student to television personality developed through an ongoing process which combined her artistic interests with her family's traditions. She developed her capacity to face future challenges through her upbringing, which provided her with constant backing, and developed her practical abilities. The initial chapters demonstrate how deeply her past experiences influenced both her career development and her capacity to deal with complicated situations. Erin established her identity as an entrepreneur and public figure through a foundation which combined traditional Southern values with contemporary artistic expression. This background set her apart and made her success not merely a product of chance, but of thoughtful evolution. Erin's personal life took a defining turn with her relationship and partnership with Ben Napier, a bond that would shape both their futures in love and business. The Napier love story. Erin met Ben Napier in college, and their connection quickly blossomed into a lasting partnership. The two became inseparable through their studies and shared dreams, laying the groundwork for both their marriage and their professional collaboration. Their story is often described as a true romantic and creative union, deeply rooted in shared values and mutual support. After years of dating, Ben proposed, and the couple joyfully married on November 22, 2008. Their commitment went beyond romance. It was a partnership that would evolve to include business, family, and fame. Together, they built a life that balanced personal happiness with professional ambition, often showing a rare synergy on screen and off. The couple's shared love for home renovation and design was a natural extension of their relationship. They combined their talents and visions seamlessly, supporting each other through early challenges and the eventual leap into television. This professional alliance strengthened their personal bond and helped define their brand. When their daughter Helen was born in January 2018, the couple faced a whole new set of challenges: parenthood. Like many new parents, Erin and Ben experienced the initial strains of adjusting to a newborn. Yet, Ben remained a devoted and supportive husband, taking an active role in both family life and business, creating a strong team dynamic. The period of their partnership showed people the true strength which supported their public image. Their love story included more than romantic elements because it showed how they worked together while supporting each other. The couple achieved their demanding schedule through their ability to support each other while pursuing their professional goals and taking care of their family responsibilities. The relationship between Erin and Ben became an inspirational force for their fans because it demonstrated how couples can develop together through all of life's challenges. People often praise their on-screen chemistry from Hometown because it shows authentic affection, which developed through their long-standing friendship and common objectives. Their love story creates an authentic human experience which connects to their public accomplishments. The couple's relationship serves as the main story of their television series, which provides them with both strength and persistence to endure. The partnership of Erin and Ben has remained strong throughout their shared professional and personal life because they work together to overcome all obstacles. The couple has established their relationship as their highest priority, which they will maintain throughout their professional journey. The partnership between Erin and her team members has become her defining professional path. The show centers on their love story, which provides the main element that supports their ability to endure throughout challenges. The couple has maintained their commitment to each other because they have faced both obstacles and achievements together. From Erin's grounded beginnings and deep personal bonds, the stage was set for their unexpected breakthrough into the world of television and a new chapter of their lives. Breakthrough with Hometown. Erin and Ben Napier's entry into the world of television was unexpected but transformative, marking the turning point in their careers and personal lives. It all began when an HGTV executive stumbled upon their social media pages and was impressed by their natural talent and passion for home renovation. At first, the couple hesitated to take on the offer to star in a show called Hometown, wary of exposing their small town and lives to a national audience. However, they saw the potential to spotlight their community positively and decided to give it a try. The show quickly became a runaway success, resonating with viewers through its authentic approach and celebration of small-town charm. Unlike the more business-like style of renovation teams like Chip and Joanna Gaines, the Napiers brought a laid-back, genuine demeanor that made the show feel familiar and heartwarming. Fans often noted that Erin and Ben seemed to have more fun during filming than any other duo on home renovation TV, and that joy translated into the show's appeal. Their chemistry on screen was natural, a result of their real-life partnership and shared values. Hometown wasn't just about remodeling houses, it became a narrative about community, heritage, and heartfelt transformation. The Napiers' dedication to their mission earned them a loyal fan base that admired not only their design skills, but their commitment to uplifting Laurel, Mississippi. Recognizing their remarkable impact, HGTV expanded the franchise, giving Erin and Ben a spin-off called Hometown Takeover. This new series tasked them with leading a team of renovation professionals to revamp an entire small town, amplifying their ambition to bring positive attention and revitalization efforts beyond just individual homes. It symbolized trust in their ability to influence and beautify community spaces on a larger scale. The couple faced an enormous obstacle when they had to handle their work duties on a successful television show while trying to live their personal lives. Erin, in particular, balanced the demands of motherhood even before the show's beginnings, often juggling family with early business endeavors. She maintained her family values while pursuing her career as a rising star who spent her time with the family. The success of Hometown has not only elevated their careers, but also solidified their roles as community leaders. Erin and Ben created multiple projects, which allowed them to contribute to Laurel's economic development and community betterment. Their brand developed this particular aspect, which fans admired because they recognized the performers as actual human rights activists who worked for social change. Erin's storytelling ability and her design approach have developed strong ties to her Southern heritage. She combines traditional elements with contemporary design to create her storytelling and design approach. The show achieved its distinctive identity because the Napiers combined their cultural heritage with their modern artistic expression. Hometown achieved success through its portrayal of human stories and emotional content, which it presented alongside its architectural and design elements. Erin and Ben have developed their creative vision that expands beyond their previous work with each new project. The couple faced new difficulties because their increased visibility through fame allowed them to work on projects that matched their personal interests. The show focuses on content which emphasizes transformation and human bonds. The show combines components which demonstrate the importance of remaining authentic to your true self in the fast-moving world of reality television. Erin encountered fresh difficulties during her off-camera work, which resulted from both personal and work-related expansion opportunities. Life after their initial success brought new joys, but also fresh trials, especially as Erin entered motherhood and worked to protect her family amidst growing fame. The Trial of Motherhood. In January 2018, Erin and Ben welcomed their daughter Helen, a momentous occasion that brought immense joy but also tested Erin's strength in ways she hadn't fully anticipated. Like many new mothers, Erin experienced the early challenges of motherhood, the exhaustion, the learning curve, and the emotional weight of caring for a newborn while managing a public career. Thankfully, Ben stepped up as a loving and attentive partner, helping her navigate this demanding new stage. Motherhood forced Erin to redefine her priorities and find new ways to balance her expanding family with the constant demands of a hit television show. From sleepless nights to managing filming schedules, the couple worked as a team to keep both their home and careers running smoothly. Their story resonated deeply with viewers, many of whom saw Erin's vulnerability and strength reflected in their own lives. The arrival of Helen marked more than just a personal milestone. It coincided with Hometown's rise and increasing responsibilities. Erin had to juggle public attention, her evolving role as a mother, and her dedication to the show's success. It was a complex dance, balancing privacy and publicity in a way few can sustain without strain. Soon after, rumors emerged that the couple was overwhelmed by the mounting pressures of family and work, with some sources claiming exhaustion threatened to derail their momentum. Despite these whispers, Erin and Ben refused to slow down or disappoint fans, determined to maintain their professional pace and commitment. This decision underscored Erin's fierce resilience and unwillingness to let obstacles define her path. The challenge multiplied when Erin announced she was pregnant with their second daughter, May, adding another layer of responsibility to her already full life. While overjoyed at the prospect of expanding their family, Erin was also mindful of the increased emotional and physical workload it entailed. Preparation for a second child meant recalibrating her routine and mental focus. Filming for the 6th season began as Erin navigated this new pregnancy, illustrating an extraordinary capacity to manage competing demands. Her ability to maintain professionalism under these circumstances impressed fans and colleagues alike. It also highlighted the reality television star's humanity, her perseverance and vulnerability visible behind the scenes. Erin's journey through motherhood has been one of not only triumph, but of ongoing adjustment, learning, and growth. She confronted health concerns, fears of childbirth, and the everyday challenges faced by many working mothers. Each hurdle reinforced her determination to keep moving forward with grace and humility, supported by Ben and their strong family unit. Balancing motherhood with a flourishing career and public life paints one of the most compelling and relatable aspects of Erin's story. It's a testament to her enduring spirit, a woman embracing life's complexities and making every moment count. The journey from their breakthrough to the evolving demands of family life sets the stage for examining how Erin expanded her vision beyond television into entrepreneurship and brand building. Managing fame and family. As Erin Napier's career with Hometown continued to flourish, the demands on her time and energy intensified dramatically, testing her ability to balance the spotlight with family life. Raising a young daughter alongside a fast-growing television presence is no easy task, and Erin faced the non-stop challenge of juggling public appearances, filming schedules, and personal well-being. The constant attention and expectations could have easily overwhelmed anyone, yet she remained focused on maintaining a sense of normalcy for her family. Erin's approach to managing fame was rooted in authenticity and setting clear boundaries. She prioritized her family's privacy whenever possible, understanding that sustaining a healthy home life was essential to her personal happiness and professional longevity. This approach sometimes meant long days and tough decisions about how much of her private world to share, striking a delicate balance between public engagement and personal reserve. The couple's growing family also meant adapting their daily routines to meet new realities. When their second daughter, May, was born, the whirlwind of filming and public commitments didn't slow. Instead, Erin had to deepen her already remarkable ability to compartmentalize, ensuring that she donned the roles of mother, wife, and TV personality with equal care. The pressures of these combined roles created a high-wire act requiring resilience and grace. Rumors began to swirl about the toll this hectic lifestyle was taking on the Napiers. Anecdotes surfaced about exhaustion and stress. Yet Erin and Ben faced these whispers head-on, refusing to let external speculation dictate their pace or plans. Their shared decision to continue filming with no prolonged breaks underscored a dedication to their craft and fans, but also revealed Erin's fierce determination not to let obstacles impede her path. The person behind the scenes acquired essential health knowledge through her dedicated efforts, which she performed to maintain her physical and mental well-being. She developed a persistent attitude because she needed to deal with her previous medical conditions together with the anxiety that comes from being a mother. The extra element of her journey demonstrated that success requires more than public achievements, because people must overcome personal difficulties to reach their goals. Erin faced an exhausting work schedule, but her passion for her profession and her family drove her to keep working. She frequently shared how much happiness she experienced from watching her daughters develop while pursuing her career ambitions. Her natural motivation enabled her to tackle difficulties because she believed that all obstacles formed part of her fulfilling life experience. Erin showed her fans worldwide how she experienced difficulties when trying to handle both her family responsibilities and her public image. The way she behaved in this situation showed her true personality beyond her television character, while demonstrating that people must choose to be strong every single day. The way she shares her personal life has created a new definition for modern celebrities, which shows that people can demonstrate their true power by speaking the truth. The system which Ben and Erin established became essential for them to handle these challenging situations. The partnership between them developed into an essential support system which began with their deep emotional connection and mutual appreciation. The couple's partnership enabled Erin to advance her professional career while experiencing motherhood because both partners dedicated themselves to raising their children together. Erin's ability to manage her public image together with her personal life and professional responsibilities represents her most significant achievement, because this journey shows her true self while she demonstrates her ability to overcome difficulties and transform every situation into a positive outcome. Amid these ever-evolving roles, Erin's creative journey extended beyond television into entrepreneurship, where her aesthetic vision found new expression and influence. Business ventures beyond TV. Erin Napier's talents and passions extend well beyond the screen, prominently highlighted by her entrepreneurial role as co-owner of Laurel Mercantile. This shop specializes in curated goods designed for home and apparel, reflecting her keen eye for design and deep appreciation for craftsmanship. The Mercantile isn't simply a business venture, it's a manifestation of Erin's values and aesthetic sensibilities shaped over years of creative exploration. Laurel Mercantile's history adds a rich layer to Erin's involvement. Originally founded in the early 1900s as a commercial dry goods store, it operated for decades before eventually closing its doors. Nearly 100 years later, Erin and Ben, along with two other couples, revived the brand, breathing new life into the historic enterprise by modernizing its offerings while honoring its heritage. While Erin isn't solely responsible for designing every product sold at Laurel Mercantile, her influence is unmistakable. The brand conveys the warmth, simplicity, and timeless style that fans of Hometown have come to associate with her. Even with collaborative input, Erin's vision helps shape a cohesive and thoughtfully curated selection, giving each item a story and personality. The business represents a continuation of Erin's commitment to community and craftsmanship, integrating small batch production and an emphasis on quality materials. This approach resonates strongly with the values she champions on television and in her personal life, bridging her entrepreneurial pursuits with her public persona seamlessly. The blog Make Something Good Today, which Erin started in January 2010, established the beginning of her work for Laurel Mercantile. The blog provided Erin with a platform to share her creative thoughts and document her life experiences while reaching out to viewers who did not watch her television shows. The path of her development progressed through her life, thus showing the periods of her change and the experience that inspired her. The blog started as a personal project, but its success brought about interviews and features in major publications. The content of the project evolved from its original purpose to share personal information after Helen's birth, but it still stands as proof of Erin's artistic ability. She used Make Something Good Today to connect with her fans and other artisans who shared her interests, thus building strong community ties. Erin successfully balances her roles as a business owner and mother while working on television, which demonstrates her strong dedication to her work and her deep love for her job. The success of Laurel Mercantile proves her ability to transform her visions into operational results, which reach customers who value genuine products and exceptional design. The brand will continue to grow because its development process reflects Erin's personal development. Laurel Mercantile represents her artistic dedication to creating meaningful artistic works which extend beyond her television appearances as she develops her creative abilities. Erin combines her business activities with her television projects to create a distinct career path which combines traditional practices with modern advancements, while she maintains her fundamental identity. Erin's entrepreneurial spirit broadens our understanding of her resilience and dedication, setting the stage for the final reflections on her journey and what lies ahead. Resilience and future outlook. Erin Napier's journey is defined not just by success, but by her remarkable resilience in the face of adversity. Throughout her rise from a graphic design student to an HGTV star, she has encountered challenges that could have easily derailed her dreams. Health scares, the pressures of motherhood, and the demands of a growing public career tested her patience, strength, and determination. Yet she emerged from these trials with an unwavering spirit, continuing to inspire fans with her grace and courage. Balancing family life with a televised career requires constant adjustment, and Erin has mastered the art of flexibility without losing her core values. She consistently emphasizes the importance of staying grounded, especially through her close relationship with husband Ben and their daughters. This support system has been integral to her ability to face whatever comes next without losing sight of what matters most, her family. Beyond her personal resilience, Erin's professional trajectory shows no signs of slowing down. With Hometown moving into new seasons and the success of spin-offs like Hometown Takeover and Ben's Workshop, she is steadily widening her influence in the home renovation and design world. Each new project deepens her mission to uplift communities and honor heritage, reflecting a commitment to purpose-driven work. Financially, Erin's success is notable, with estimates placing her net worth between $700,000 and $1 million as of 2020. This milestone reflects years of hard work and the smart leveraging of her growing brand. However, Erin's true wealth lies in the legacies she is building, both in the homes she helps transform and in the example she sets for perseverance. The fact that she co-owns Laurel Mercantile proves her ability to create and design innovative concepts. Her business represents her personal identity because it creates a successful connection between business activities and her artistic talents. Erin demonstrates her capability to handle both professional responsibilities and parenting duties through her work at multiple business functions. Erin's fans admire her not just for what she creates, but for how she navigates life's complexities. Her public persona develops through her honesty about health and emotional difficulties, which help her viewers connect with her deeper. People relate to her through her combination of vulnerability and strength, because she embodies a public figure whom most people view as beyond reach. Erin displays an ongoing determination to discover fresh possibilities while she breaks through current limits. She achieved her successful life through persistent personal development, which she dedicated to her career and community, while receiving support from family and friends. Through her various life experiences, she establishes new definitions of success, which she accomplishes according to her own criteria. Her story motivates people to confront their obstacles because they understand that setbacks lead to personal development and life transformation. Anyone who wants to achieve success should follow Erin's path because she maintains determination while creating balance between professional and personal life. Erin starts her new life journey by using her life experiences to help others through her storytelling about obstacles she has overcome and her artistic abilities and her affectionate character. The future is bright for a woman who never stops making something good out of every challenge. Erin Napier's story is one of resilience, love, and determination. From small-town beginnings to television stardom and entrepreneurship, she proves that success is possible with hard work and heart. If you enjoyed this deep dive into her journey, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more inspiring stories. Thanks for watching.